Yo,
What's
it's
going on,
here,
Doc?
man. I mean,
How you feeling?
unity first and foremost. First and foremost, unity. You
Yes,
already
sir.
know.
Yes,
I know
sir.
it's peace and all that, but unity. You feel me? I'm just correcting my motherfucking steps, nigga. But
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie. I got a lot of energy right now just from viewing a lot of this shit y'all just been. You feel me? So, excuse me if it's a lot of rage you might see right now, cause I'm here. You feel me? Where I'm supposed to be. So, I heard you speak on these
Hey,
doppelgangers, and man. I had an experience, right? Before I had this little experience, I was with my boy and we were just going through this shit. You know, he supposedly woke this, that, and the third. These niggas not us, first and foremost. I know who ain't us. But just context clues from what y'all, delivered on the doppelgangers and going off my experience, I can't ignore this shit. The nigga had my mama name, his mama had my mama name. The whole shit, it fucked me up. I was on some genuine shit because I am who I am. So I'm like, what? But I'd rather talk to you, whatever, one-on-one, private, however you feel about it, because the shit got real deep later on. But let alone, nigga, I'm a nigga that came for me. He came for me later on that night. I'm here, nigga. And, nigga, I just can't overlook that just off the fact that niggas had the same everything. And the nigga stayed down the street. So after this whole little experience, everybody I know, including anybody like niggas who wasn't even involved, running, hiding, playing crazy, all sorts of shit. However, if you could fill me on this doppelganger activity or some little details on that, you feel me? Just enlighten me because
what was
know
your
what I know.
relationship?
I heard I
What was
got
your
what I got,
relationship?
and I'm not
Yeah.
ignoring
What?
that shit.
What was your relationship with dude? 'Cause I'm finna give you something on this.
I knew him through his cousin. His cousin was one of
I
my
mean,
boys.
when y'all ever meet up, did y'all ever chat?
We used to link like every now and then. I would link with him like not too often, but it wasn't like every time I link with him, it'd probably be like I'm at my boy house and then he stayed by my boy. So it'd be some shit like that. Or if he hit me for whatever, then it'd never really be on some like I'm looking for you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really fuck with it like that. And he was older than me for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And he did
Cause
about the same shit. He had a brand just like me. He fucked with the music like me. He wasn't as prosperous, not like that. I'm just being honest. I'm younger, he's older, so I don't know. I'm going through everything and this shit too spot on. So man,
in our tribal culture, right? We would look for that person,
right.
right? Because if we make a positive, benevolent bond with the person the similarity, mother, same name, might have a father, might have his father middle name,
Right.
right? And then he might have a name that's a variant of yours, like your name might be Jim, he is James.
Mine start with a D, his start with a D.
This, so you finding a tribe mate, right? Y'all supposed to govern a area of land together as a team,
Right.
right? So y'all end up on the same block, different ends.
The nigga live I walk this shit right now. That nigga right
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yeah. So in our tribal culture, you and him was supposed to work together to secure 2 generations of the males.
Correct.
He
I can
was
see
to
that.
tell you the pitfalls in order for you to organize the guys in your age group. He's supposed to went through it all before you,
I can see that. I can see
right?
that because in a lot of situations regarding the aliens, extraterrestrials, he was
Yeah.
that's where we kind of connected. We ain't really fuck with each other a lot, but when we did connect, it was similar to what this shit is. But he's older
Mm-hmm.
and he shared some of his experiences and whatnot. Whatever. I personally feel I was a little bit advanced. Just I'm a little younger, so I'm more committed than a lot of niggas. I ain't gonna lie. Just being where I'm from, a lot of niggas ain't in tune. I'm just being honest. So
Mm-hmm.
even him being older, just hearing from what he told me or what he was telling me, and from what I'm getting now, it make too much sense. Especially for I mean, I'll talk to you one on one. However we need to talk, Telegram, whatever. I'll let you know. But nigga, yeah, this shit ain't. Yeah, I'm not too fine right now with any of these niggas. But this shit, yeah, it happened. So like, by
Right.
not
So
harnessing all that shit, it took place on that very day when me and him was basically doing what you talking about. Because in the moment of it, before all the shit, we was like, your mama name, yo, it was. I'm thinking like it was nigga. So I just need all the enlightenment I could possibly get right now. I wouldn't even tap in on this motherfucking live. I just be viewing it, giving you know how I be. But this shit is the shit happened 4 or 5 weeks ago. So
Yeah.
I need all I
So
can get right
it's
now.
coming into the timeline. So you might be just now getting to the preparatory stage where you connect with him on a tribal level, where y'all could talk about the conditions on the land and solutions, right? And he gonna start telling you some shit like, look out for this, look out for that, right? Certain shit like that about the area,
Right.
right? So y'all need to be together to secure area. You needed an OG, right? He need a
Right.
YG.
Right.
He need a YG that's his reflection.
Correct.
That means he know you're gonna be the same amount of passionate as him. So the universe say, okay, I'm gonna send you your reflection. And that's why they say,
It definitely
that's
felt
why we
like
call
that
each other.
when it all took place. It like I was so high in my vibration, not to cut you off, but for what you saying, like it all felt just like what the fuck you saying. Even on the polarity being negative and what took place and perpetuity of it, the shit felt just like what you saying. So I
Yeah,
can't overlook none of this shit.
yeah. And most of the time, the system is designed to make us clash too. It's
Facts.
designed that way. We have to be smart enough not to fall for the systemic indoctrination that make us clash, and that's what breaks the cycles.
Correct.
And by breaking the cycles, you straighten the path.
Correct.
You know, and that's what it all boiled down to.
My word. Shit, well, I could say I had no intention to clash. On me, I ain't see it coming, being honest. On me, the way they played is so crazy. So man, I'm more than happy to be alive and well in my well being. Nigga,
Yeah. So
really
that's
fought
where the wisdom come
the
in.
forces
Yeah.
and did what I was supposed to do. So knowing who I am, nigga, and the youth of who I am, only being who I am. I mean, I
Yeah.
ain't taking no pity for no. Nigga, once you do that, I don't give a fuck if you got body snap. You ain't you no more. So you ain't my mate. I'm just being real. I can't overlook
Mm-hmm.
none of that. But I'm gonna keep doing my part, and I'm gonna take that with all the grains of salt and the wisdom that you feel me, you gave me, because that,
Yeah.
and not only that, I have not seen nobody, but mind you, I seen, bro, like I was walking and niggas gonna call me crazy, whatever, but he was driving. Put it like this: if he was to try to do something, he would have crashed and burnt out. Cause I'm doing me. But I seen him. He did not look alive. He didn't look like what I know. But I knew it was him. And I ain't seen nigga like I ain't seen none of this shit. I ain't seen nobody since 4 or 5 weeks. Niggas that wasn't even there. I have not
Go
seen
back and
nobody.
watch the movie. Go back and watch the movie Falling again. It's gonna help you a little bit with what you're talking about.
You said falling?
With Denzel Washington.
I ain't never checked it out. I'm gonna check it out today for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
All right, I'm about to wrap this one up, man. I gotta go use the bathroom before I pop.
I'm about to blow it down because nigga, I'll fuck around, get out here and get on some shit. So I'm about
For
to get
sure.
high. You feel me? And keep raising my vibration, man. I appreciate you. Word is bond. So you keep
Yep.
doing what you do, man. I'm always stay tapped in for real.
All right.
I got you.
Yeah. So this when we wrap this one up, people. I gotta go in Oracle. So if y'all get anybody else to do tarot spreads like that, send them to me so I can let the people know what the tarot readers and the oracle readers are saying about because once y'all see that it's I'm not the only one seeing this, y'all gotta see independent sources. Right? So like I don't even know her name. Seventh Harmony Places, her Instagram. And she did the spread because somebody asked her to, and it's saying the same thing I said yesterday. That's the move. It's the power move. It's the move that Big Mama said make. That means it's the wisest move on earth at this particular time for us. So I don't want to keep this long. I needed to get y'all attention on this subject because we got to get the word to our people. Shut this bitch down on the 22nd with the Free Larry Hoover movement so that we can break their algorithms. Once we break the computer algorithm with the Free Larry Hoover movement, you see, she said they was holding back, they wasn't moving with integrity. They trying to ignore us, right? So when we shut down their social media algorithm and fuck that shit up, it's gonna have to flip out the mainstream of what the people are talking about because they're gonna be forced to address the issue that they don't want to address. The big fucking elephant in the room with the 900-pound gorilla on her back. Them two big motherfucking questions in the room. They gonna have to, where's Larry Hoover so he can tell us the status of the land and the redemption process and the reclamation of the people organic to the land. Now, all you Pan-Africanists and all you Moorish conquistadors that came over here, we don't mind y'all being here right now as long as y'all don't get in the fucking way. If y'all get in the fucking way, you're going to get steamrolled and treated just like the enemy. If you don't want to get treated like the enemy, get the fuck out the way. We ain't from no fucking Africa. We ain't come on no fucking slave ships. We know who the fuck we is. The gig is up. We coming and y'all can't stop us. So stay the fuck out the way so you don't get stomped and trampled on by these matriarch elephants trampling through the neighborhood. Because when they say off with your head gonna roll. Right? So stay out of the way. If you don't know what the fuck going on, shut the fuck up and sit in the background and wait for your turn. Our turn is right now. Like y'all had enough laughs at our expense. And we already did the crying. So the saying is, laugh now, cry later. Well, we cried then. Now it's our turn to laugh. Right? So we cried first so we can laugh last. Y'all don't got us. Y'all thought we wasn't going to figure out y'all imposter plan to undermine us and supplant us on the land using the motherfucking cat's paw technique. It doesn't work on me. I know how it operates. I know the rules to the game. I follow the rules to the game. So whether you like me or you don't like me, I don't give a fuck. I ain't got nothing to do with what I have to do for Big Mama. So as long as I'm doing what Big Mama said and you got a problem with that, you got a problem with her, that means you got a problem with all of us, and we gonna fuck over your ass the same way you trying to fuck over us. We not gonna let you motherfuckers stop us this time. The time is up, and the time is now to seize the time, right? So we using the calendars that they use, the same shit they use to oppress us, to bust they shit in the Badussi. Let them motherfucking have it. 21 gun salute, black jeans and boots. Turn loose on these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. One way or another, they gonna have to produce the king. Larry is the spokesperson for all of the organic people of the land. His job is to represent all clans without no big eyes, no little you, without being no respecter of persons. To tell it like it is in the open to the public, his job is to answer us. His job is not to answer to nobody in the closed down defunct corporation because it ain't nobody there for him to answer to anyway. So he got to answer to us. He got to tell us why we ain't got shit. Somebody got to tell us, and he the designated spokesperson. So all of the motherfucking chiefs on the round table got to give their motherfucking reports to Larry for him to read the redress to the people. This is just the way of the land. This is the law of the land. We done overthrew the Admiralty shit. They claim that our land crashed into their ship. Well, I'm here to show you that they didn't. Right? So they flipped their Admiralty law on our land. Now we flip our law of the land over their admiralty. We won up their motherfucking ass on the 68 flip to 89 off of Prince Charming in order to beat their ass back down into the hole in which they came from. Fuck your groundhog and his day, motherfucker, 2 to the head. Take it like well for what it's worth. So, all you $5 Indians, we appreciate y'all keeping intact what Big Mama told y'all to keep intact, but we'll take it from here. So sit your $5 ass down before we make change. You don't want to get in the way of this shit because it's bigger than you could possibly imagine. This shit don't got nothing to do with what I think, what I want, or how I feel. This got something to do with how Big Mama said, get this shit taken care of. And I'm going to tell the people, even though I have very little faith that people really want to stand up for what they feel is right, because it hasn't worked. That's because we was using somebody else's system to try to reclaim our system. So if we use our system and disregard their system in real time in their face, no cover up, no secret squirrel shit, blow their algorithms up. That's what they rely on. They put all of their motherfucking stock in the algorithms, and they don't think that we'll fuck that shit up too. Big Mama and them said, fuck all this shit up. She ain't say spare their algorithms. So we gonna fuck their algorithms up with the Free Larry Hoover Cyber Parade. 2/22/2022. Dandada 2. Right? So Kanye on this shit, he already know what's up. That's called putting the flag on the day. Right? On the blues flip, off of Hip Hop Nation. And the Hip Hop Nation is a Death Row connection. And the Death Row connection is a total motherfucking Crip Nation flip off Big Tookie. Right? Because Big Tookie was on death row. He was a man on ice. They froze the blue man. Not a man on ice, a man on fire. I'm going to let you tell him himself because that's the shocker. They try to tell me that would have been a better motherfucking move to try to discredit some shit. To say they didn't freeze Tookie. But I knew they did. Right? I didn't know at first. I thought he was gone. But when Big Mama told me he was froze, shit, now they got to producing. I thought that nigga out. He got the answer for the motherfucking Crips in LA and all of the motherfucking sets being against each other. He got an answer for that shit to the Crips. He don't got an answer to us. He got to answer the Crips first. And once the Crips are satisfied with their answer, then he got an answer to the Bloods. Because they got to bring this shit together out there. They don't got nothing to do with us over here. They got family business on that side of the land first. That's what they got to do. They don't got nothing to do with what we think. This is the move. This is how we always conduct business on our land. They can't never beat us at this shit because we invented this shit. Right? So while they sitting here trying to convince all y'all that we came from Africa, let them believe whatever the fuck they want to believe and feel however the fuck they want to feel. But they can be wrong all day while we continue to be right and we take these moves and these steps to take back what's ours. That's all. We ain't even trying to get no extra credit because if we take back what's ours, them motherfuckers won't have nothing to give us no way. Right? Because everything that they stole belonged to us. So now we're going to get it all back. We back for every fucking thing they owe. No longer oppressed. So now we overthrow those who placed us in this rotten mess. We didn't agree on the strategy. Right? So this is where we at with it. The strategy is break their algorithms and make them motherfuckers face up to the motherfucking matriarchs on the land. And the chief's gonna have to motherfucking put this shit back in order for the women to be safe to raise the children. And the children are the future. And if you don't understand that, you in the way, get your ass somewhere and get low because this shit about to get hot and heavy real soon. Right? Because some motherfuckers gonna have to lose their motherfucking heads for the dirt they done. I'm not no mother. My hands ain't all the way clean. I did plenty of dirt. But I learned from the dirt that I did that I didn't want to be a dirty motherfucker. And since I didn't want to be a dirty motherfucker, then I tried to switch my motherfucking life around. You know, But they use that prison record to keep you permanently disgraced among your own. How many motherfuckers you know that don't never go to prison in our community? Don't we all POWs on our own fucking land?